Hello and welcome to the Airbuds Podcast. It's my internet good today. We got the Ethernet cables. We got hard wires today. Baby boy or baby girl, baby y'all. It's not they them if it's a group of it's baby y'all. Baby them?
My pronouns are boss, baby.
Hi. Oh yeah, I should say that I'm Jamel.
I'm boss, baby.
He's the baby.
I'm the boss baby's little sister from the sequel. I'm in charge now.
Is that what happens in that movie?
I never saw it. I don't know. I will go to bat for Boss Baby, the original, which I did see. Very good movie.
Oh, word. I remember when the billboard was right above the Virgil, and I'm like, this is some really good placement for the Boss Baby.
I think that is literally like what convinced me to go see it, where I was like producing mixtape and just like week after week seeing it, just like being like, I think I need to see Boss Baby. I'm Mike Benner.
Remember Jamel, when you took American Apparel photographs with the basketball and we put it up on a billboard?
Yes. It was right above Guisato's. Nigga, it was right above Guisato's in Echo Park, bro. Crazy placement. You know what, in retrospect, what I realized would have been even crazier is if those billboards were in DC.
Ooh.
Right? Like
it's
everybody, if you... Everybody driving to Potomac Mills, it's 100% too late
anymore.
Yeah,
that venture money.
But nah, it was pretty hard, man. It was pretty hard. Everybody who I ever had sex with in Los Angeles saw that.
Nice.
How much did it cost to put up a billboard?
Great question.
How much time you got? You know what I'm saying?
Can we put the next 3 months of Patreon money into a billboard?
It's more expensive.
Oh wait,
that's that much more.
Hey, well, if people listen, people, get in now because we will buy a billboard.
Mm-hmm. What's the billboard going to say? Like Looney Tunes? That's all, folks.
Well, it's going to say happy basketball. Good night basketball.
Well, let's get into business real quick. If you want to support the pods, go to patreon.com/airbudspod. We will put up a billboard of Jamel naked in the Washington, D.C. area. I think it has to be in that weird traffic circle with the Wendy's and everything.
Oh, yeah. Cheap place
circle?
for a billboard, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Right next to the Sirius headquarters.
Yeah. And then if you can't support us financially, go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify, give us a 5-star review. It really helps us. And now a big piece of business. We're ending the show.
It's over, baby. Guess what, kids? It's done. After that fantasy basketball shit, I was like, wrap it up. Wrap it up, baby.
It's something unpredictable. But in the end, it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
And I did. It's been almost a decade of us doing this podcast. And, I think we all agree we've gotten older. We've gotten busier. It's just the right time to end it. I think LeBron James is now our peer. And I think that was the goal that we set out to do this podcast with.
We made him come after us.
For me,
he is now our fellow podcaster.
For me, it's much more about having 2 kids, but also LeBron being a podcaster.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Why would you say something not funny, Peter? He's having fun.
I think it's hilarious that I have 2 kids.
I love your kids. I don't think your kids are funny at all. They're little jewels of life.
That's true. I do make some great babies.
I think they're pretty funny. They shit and vomit on you all the time.
God,
that's hilarious.
Yo, the amount of times I've seen your kid vomit on you is sick.
Today, Charlie took a shit while he was watching Zootopia, changed him, and then he took another shit immediately after, and I only realized it because he was...
Zootopia 2 was on?
Sitting on the ground and not humping the ground, but scooting his butt across the carpet like a dog.
Oh, he did a little booty snoot?
I was like, okay, I think you did a bang bang. And he sure did.
I do that.
You scoot across the floor.
I have a 2-shot poop in the morning. I poop once and then I'll like do something. I have to complete a task and then I'll shit again.
Oh man.
I don't have that, but I do have occasionally, like, I'll be like, I need to pee, and I go to the bathroom and I pee, and then before I like start peeing, I'm like, I think I better sit down, and then I just have a double, a bang bang.
Dude,
Nice.
Friend of the podcast, Movies versus Capitalism host Frank Capello always stood by this. He like was always trying to do this like sketch when we were writing sketches back in the day about when peas turned into poops, which is exactly what you just described. He was like always.
Well,
that's a vine. I don't know if that's a sketch. That is a vine.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Angel Reese, Kim Mulkey just came out of the rafters. Hold up. Kim Mulkey just jumped out of the balcony and
Like
said, "What's
Sting?
up, Angel Reese?" Yeah.
Oh, wow. We are recording this during the WNBA draft, but let's wrap up. We are going to be putting out episodes for the next 3 months during the playoffs.
We'll come back and do a final episode if Trump is elected, too. I can
If
commit
Trump
to
is
that.
elected, that would be the perfect bookend to the podcast.
Yeah, we will be back for sure.
We'll have the ghost of Jack Knight on.
Oh. Look, dog,
I'm so sorry. R.I.P. Jack. Love you.
We did as many years as Durant played in OKC.
Mm-hmm.
What more do you want from us?
Yeah, but we're going to be sunsetting the Patreon, but we will be keeping the Discord going. So if you want to get in the Discord, join Patreon, give us $5 now, and then you can kind of talk about basketball and movies and all the other shit we talk about in there forever.
And if we get enough money, we will get a billboard and we'll send it to your house.
That's true. We will put a billboard of Jamel naked in DC if you
Like
if we
Publishers
get like
Clearinghouse size check, a billboard.
Listen, brother, I'll just jerk off at your house, man. It's not, we don't gotta even just get me a plane. It'll be cheaper if I get a plane ticket to wherever. And then the lift to and from the airport, I could write off on my taxes.
Mm-hmm. You could probably write the cum off on your taxes too, because like that could have been like a sperm donation, and like that's worth what, like $8,000.
How many people in the world are writing cum off on their taxes? Probably like a few hundred, right? A couple thousand?
I would think so, yeah.
I had to pay a tax bill today that made me start drinking at 3 p.m., knowing I had to like take care of my kids and put them to bed. It was more money than I've ever imagined I would have to pay in taxes in my entire life. And it shook me to my core.
See, that's it's like I want to laugh, but I'm really worried for you when you say that type of stuff.
No, I mean, you would be worried if I couldn't pay, I think. You know?
Ooh, hey, great point. He came through that, and you got had a drink after.
That's true. I had a stiff.
So that means your bread was good.
IPA. I did just see an ESPN ticker, by the way, that Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Joel Embiid all just committed to the 2024 Paris roster.
That's true.
What?
This is a podcast about basketball. They picked 11 out of the 12 members of the Olympic squad, and I will read them all to you in one moment as my tweets load.
Join the Patreon now, so to fly us three jerk offs out to Paris, so we could go see that. We need that.
LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Bam Adebayo, and Tyrese Halliburton are all officially committed.
Halliburton's
to the Olympic
revenge.
Squad.
I kind of love that roster.
Finally, there's a Halliburton assaulting Europe, not just the Middle East.
Yo, if he has a bad game against France, that shit is colluded. That shit is colluded, bruh. Call the people. They got us, son.
Oh, man. Good analysis.
Should we go through, real quick, what the WNBA draft picks are so far? Four?
Yeah. Let's go through what has happened so far.
So four. Number one, obviously,
Number
Cameron
one,
Brink.
obviously.
Just kidding.
No, the Kathy Inger. We have to talk about Kathy Ingerburton's nipples, bro. That's the first thing that happened in this draft.
Oh, you don't.
The
You have it
commissioner's
on
nipples.
You have it on a large screen behind you. We are not watching this. Can you describe Kathy Gilbert's nipples to us?
Kathy Etherberg. It came out in the Power Business short sleeve leather. Looks like something Nancy Pelosi might have on underneath a larger sheath. You dig?
When Nancy
And
Pelosi
it's
goes
some
to work
sleek-
out and like pick stocks manually, that's what she changes into.
Yeah, it's like a
She's just
maroon.
doing sit-ups on the elevated thing and picking a stock every time she's
Handing
up.
over like
Yeah.
like handing over a paper thing, like at the end of Trading Places.
Exactly,
to her
bro.
husband, so it's legal.
So she's got that on, and I'm trying to get a close up. It looks like she had nipples built into the suit, kind of like a Batman suit.
Who was the horniest Batman? Was
Famously,
it
the
George
Val
Clooney?
Kilmer Batman. I think the Val Kilmer Batman was the first nipple one.
Yeah,
Which
That's exactly
Batman
what I was thinking of.
suit had
Forever.
the best nipples?
forever.
Well, it's only two. It's Val Kilmer and George Clooney, right?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. I can't believe I know that.
I know
I
you.
don't even like Batman that
Yeah,
much.
but you love nipples.
That is,
Nah,
if you've been
hey.
listening to the podcast for the past decade, you know that's true.
Kamish doing her thing tonight. That's first things first. Now let's get into the picks.
Okay. Hold on. I need to go to Twitter and search for Kathy Engelbert's nipples.
No, I'm telling you, dog. I'm not even kidding. Also, there's a dude there dressed like there's like a fat guy in a New York hat, and like he just looks like a driver who just got off. He looks like he's clearly not on duty.
Wait. Oh my God. Look, I hate to like add to this conversation. Her nipples are bursting through this leather top. It's so weird.
That's what I think they're built in, bro. I don't think that's natural. I don't think that's like a cold weather. I don't even think that's a fake. I don't even think that's fakeums.
I mean, unfortunate for her, I guess, if that is actually her nipples, but like I guess kudos to her if they built them into the dress.
Look,
you
if
think the
those is really
dressmaker was
hers,
like,
also kudos.
Daniel Day-Lewis in Phantom Thread, just being like, I can't not build these in. I have to.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm
that's
just
the
like-
secret message you put into the dress.
I made the mistake of doing this podcast in my living room at my parents' house, and my mom just keeps yelling until I'm not responding because I'm talking to you guys, but I just keep hearing she's like, what the fuck is he doing there? What is happening down there?
Oh yeah, we have to say Jamel in Virginia with the Johnson family. Would you say that you're in go-go zone?
Oh, certainly. Yep, and I just did some PCP, so just to really bring that point home, I am in the zone.
And who's the number one pick? Caitlin Clark?
Oh, yeah, number one pick was Caitlin Clark in another kind of strange jacket. Did any of you guys catch Sydney Colson making fun of Caitlin's jacket from SNL?
No, I did not.
She said they put her in the Ally Letterman.
Wait,
the Ally Letterman?
Was Caitlin Clark all
Yeah.
SNL?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, baby.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. I didn't watch it. I don't
Okay.
monitor
Can I just
SNL
say I have
news.
neighbors
Well,
who
me
aren't
neither,
in the
but this one,
industry,
it got
and
through.
they watch SNL every week.
Like
Really?
live at 11:30?
Sometimes. Or they watch it the next day and they watch it
Wow.
all the way through, every sketch.
And your neighbors are Alana Glazer and
Yep.
Abby
From
Jacobson?
2004. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Dude, my mom is upstairs talking to somebody like a disgruntled drug dealer. I don't know what is going on up there. Anyway, so Michael Che, who is the David Chappelle of women's basketball, he made some jokes. He made some of his classic little rizzy razzles. Who watches that stuff? Girls with a basketball? Huh. You know the vibes. And then
Yeah.
Caitlin comes out and is like, actually, I wrote some jokes for you. And and then he says them all, and it was funny. And then they made it like heartfelt at the end, but it's funny. It's funny enough. And she did look really small in her big jacket.
Shout out Sydney Colson. With the number 2 pick, the Sparks took Cameron Brink.
Cameron Brink, who, because Angel Reese is by a narrow margin hotter than Cameron Brink. A lot of people have had questions about this one. But apparently Cameron Brink is the truth. I mean, Stanford, they're
White
pretty good all the
City,
time.
Am I right?
Every time. Yeah, it is. It's one of the white Wakandas. Every time I watch Stanford and I see Cameron Brink, I think I'm watching. I'm like, why did they? Okay, they must have only had 4 basketball players, and they asked somebody from the volleyball
Can
team
we nickname
to fill in because
we give her the nickname of the lobbyist? Anyone?
Wait, why?
I don't
know.
get
I
it.
just
Can
thought
you
the whitest thing you could use in DC.
I see. Yeah, that works.
Well, she's not. She's going to L.A.
Oh, that's right.
But
Damn,
what would
sorry.
she be? What's the whitest thing you could be in L.A.? Just run a studio. The studio head.
The auditioner.
It could be
yeah.
She could be a development executive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the
creative
coordinator. Yeah.
The agency coordinator.
Cameron Brink. But I mean, look, she got Defensive Player of the Year, and she also shoots like 45. She shoots like 50% from the field and like 40 from 3.
Pretty good.
Pretty fucking good. I can't really argue with that.
She's good. With the number 3 pick, the Chicago Sky have taken 6'7" Camila Cardoso.
Big body bands.
She was my absolute favorite player to watch in the tournament.
She looks so bored and just she looks so miffed at the existence of Iowa.
That's what it felt like.
Like I think at one point she yawned. I think
while
she yawned
blocking
after a
somebody into
timeout.
like the second row.
Yeah.
Not to bring up the NBA, but that's kind of how I feel about Joel Embiid sometimes. It's like he's so good at basketball, but it makes him look so bored.
It makes him look better. Some guys have to look bored. I mean, Steph does that with his body, but not his. I don't know. Anyway,
not his face. Yeah. Number 4, Rakia Jackson going to the Los Angeles Sparks.
Look, I don't have a lot of film on Tennessee, but I will say SEC women's basketball is basically the equivalent to SEC football. They run shit. There's like most of the best teams in the country are there. She's a combo guard. She's pretty nasty. She's got a nice handle with the midi, with a big midi. She's kind of got a lot of I don't know. She seemed like Lady Mello in them highlights I saw.
Shall I just run through the rest of these with the number 5 pick? JC Sheldon is going to the Dallas Wings with the number 6 pick.
Yeah, no clue who that is. Just know who that is. Next.
I know. We're like the least college informed podcast.
I know who we got. I know Aaliyah Edwards, and that sort of gets to the end of what I know.
Aaliyah Edwards going to the Mystics. Happy, excited.
She's basically girl Chris Webber now, which means she could have a great career.
Angel Reese going to the Chicago Sky. I still don't understand why she fell to 7. She was maybe the best player in college, but whatever.
No, the rest of the Johnsons were saying she isn't great with the ball. She's not much of a dribbler, but really good on defense, post
Great on
presence.
defense.
Got a little bit of a shot. She took some threes.
Yeah.
Saying she could have upped her draft value if she spent some time with Lethal Dribbler.
If she had met with the Lethal Dribbler, she might have, you know what I'm saying? She might have went 5 or 6. Who knows?
So going through the rest of the picks so far, Alyssa Peely at number 8 going to the Minnesota Lynx, and Carla Late going to also the Wings. Shit. And then Layla Lacan
from France.
Two
players from
going
France.
To the Connecticut Sun.
In like a 24-person
France
draft.
is taking over basketball.
They got 2 players from France.
France is taking over the draft, but I think New York is about to take the Croatian sensation, Nika Mule. She's like she was the best defender on UConn. She played Caitlin Clark most of that game, and if you watch the game, she played her pretty well. And is hot, but that has nothing to do with
there's
basketball.
Plenty of NBA players we talk about being hot, so we're an equal opportunity podcast.
Hot, that's true.
Yeah.
You know what? That is the thing. People might be tuning in and being like, "Oh, okay, wow, these guys, blah 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 blah." But we have been talking about men being hot for 9 straight goddamn years.
Dudes be hot.
Damn right we have.
This is a perfect segue into talking about Kelly Oubre being the greatest signing of the NBA season.
That's the segue?
He is so hot, but also on a veteran minimum, and what a contributor.
Every year there's like 2 signings in the NBA.
I mean,
like
it's all about
just
situation.
Like, why the fuck is this person getting the league minimum when they are like going to be playing in the East in like a conference finals and like doing really important things?
It gets to situations. There's always a guy like this who takes a deal with a bad team, and the team sucks, and he's a good player, but he's not good enough to save one of the shittiest franchises that's ever been put together. So then they eventually have to let him go for fucking peanuts because they're dumb as shit. And thus Kelly Oubre arises.
Banner, how you feeling about your team?
Kelly Oubre,
overall?
The Philadelphia 76ers. I'm feeling good, I think. Bummer that they did not beat the play-in allegations that they needed the Magic or Pacers to lose in order to get the 6th seed, and the Magic and the Pacers decided we're going to beat the shit out of the Hawks and Bucks. But I don't know. I'm feeling really good about the Sixers' chances against the Heat. I'm afraid of Jimmy. I think any rational human being should be afraid of Jimmy Butler. But right. I think overall the Miami Heat are not very good, and the Sixers should crush them if Joel Embiid plays well on Wednesday night.
It's one of the only matchups that really has juice in the East. For the basketball, for people who want to watch basketball being played, sure, yeah, you can watch Cavs Magic and have a fucking ball. But if you want to see some culture,
I think the Cavs Magic series might be on MLB TV. They might not even make it on NBA TV. Like they're gonna make. It's gonna be like on NFL Fitness. Network off season. It's gonna be like the undercard for UFL games.
I heard your boy. Who's the dude who owns Comics Unleashed? Byron Allen?
Fucking Byron Allen, yeah.
I heard Byron Allen bought the rights to Cavs Magic. He's
gonna
playing them on the Grio.
They're going to open for the fucking
It's going to be on Dabble and the Grio. It's going to be TV that only plays at nursing homes.
Ugh, put me into a fucking nursing home having to watch that goddamn series. I'm rooting for the Magic.
Hey, man, it's gonna be basketball. It's gonna be basketball played.
Break.
It's gonna be great. So the current playoff situation: the Celtics are the 1 seed playing the 8 seed, whoever wins between the 7 and 8 seed, Sixers and Heat. Then we got the Cavs Magic. We got the Bucks Pacers. Then we have the Knicks and whoever. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. The Celtics are going to be playing whoever wins between the Bulls and Hawks, or the winner of the 7-8 seed. The play-in tournament is still hard to explain, all right? But the Sixers or the Heat are going to be playing the Knicks. If it was the Sixers, who I think will
New York
beat the Heat.
Knickerbockers.
Hold on, Benner. Benner, can you give me 1 second? Can I take 1 second? Mom, I'm sorry. Mom, 1 second, Mom. I'm doing a podcast.
No, bring her over.
It's almost done.
Bring her over.
Thank you. No, she's upstairs. Do you want to be on the show, Mom? We're talking basketball. Do you want to do the show? Yes. Also, I was wrong. Nika Mule did not get picked. It was Markeisha Davis. Every guard who was eligible to get picked in the SEC got picked.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah.
Is your mom coming?
Yes, my mom is coming, I think. Mama, okay, guys. Yeah, we'll get back to the NBA playoffs, but a quick second on the Mystics. Here's my mom, Valerie Johnson. You got to get the headphones on. You have to put the headphones. Yeah, just take one of them. Just take one. I'll take the other one. Here you go. Take the microphone, Mom.
Hey there.
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Johnson.
Great. How are you?
all?
Doing great.
I'm wonderful.
Congratulations on your retirement.
How are you all? Oh,
I told everybody.
I'm still trying to get used to it.
My mom is not retired.
There are worse things to try to get used to.
I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
Why you snatch it?
I didn't mean to take the headphones. My mom keeps saying she's going to be a substitute teacher.
Don't do that.
Why not?
You could just go to
What's
the park.
wrong with that?
You could do anything you want.
No. That's what Jamel said. Go outside and walk around.
You haven't been unemployed since 1983, Mom.
No, tried 19. Let's see. I started at 14.
That's okay. That's a wow.
70.
Yeah, you could, maybe like go bowling,
That was the last time
read a book.
Yeah, I think it's time to take a pickleball or something. Yeah.
Well, I've tried pickleball.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was Serena
Well, there you
Williams
go.
on the court,
Oh, yeah.
falling down. But I was doing my thing. I was going after the shot, and next thing I know, I was on the court, laying down. But I was
Did you get the point?
I get the point. I was chasing the thing, and then my husband said he saw it happening. He saw me in motion. I just was, but I hit it, but I went down afterwards. So it's all good. I got up gracefully.
How are you feeling about the Mystics?
A little excited, a little torn. Yeah. Well, I was sort of kind of for Angel Reese just because she local, Baltimore. You be in DC, but sometimes she just a little over the top for me. I mean, if she kind of bring it down a little bit,
too many commercials.
I don't like all that.
Too much ass online?
Star power.
No, that's fine. I get it.
She had it hanging out. And I hope she do well, but she just, some of that, she just, too much attention.
What do you think Caitlin Clark is going to do?
What's her name?
Caitlin Clark?
So I was listening to, what's them this morning? What's the two ladies that be on ESPN? So they was on First Take this morning.
Agumake?
So
Chiney Agumake?
Agumake and the other one. And the one, actually, she was talking earlier. She got on the green with the little sparkly jacket.
Yeah. The sideline, the halftime show.
Yeah. So their take was they think she'll do okay, but her game might be more from an assist standpoint, dishing the ball to Boston. And, they say she'll get her shots, they feel, but maybe not all over the court like she used to. So we'll see. Actually, I'm a Mystic season ticket holder.
Oh,
It's true.
So I'm gonna actually miss the game. We play Indiana.
Because you're selling the tickets.
Yeah.
She's selling the tickets, y'all.
Good for you.
The
Heck
tickets
yeah.
is $300, so the tickets is getting
Yeah.
sold.
Actually, I'm
Sell
giving the tickets away.
oh,
Because I'm going actually to Chicago, and I was hoping Chicago Sky, I would get an opportunity. Jamel, you keep.
Well, you don't need to hear it
I
anymore.
do gotta hear it. I thought I'd get an opportunity to check a Chicago Sky game, but we're playing New York as our opener, and then Indiana. So I'm gonna miss. Not. I mean, I'm those games. I think is the fever.
Well, hold on. What date is that?
What?
The-
June 5th, June 6th, and 7th.
I might have to get them tickets off you. You get the call, Mom. You might want to take that call. Valerie Johnson, everybody.
See you
Bye,
later.
guys. See y'all.
Hi, Miss Johnson.
He kicking me off.
Good to see you.
Yes, I am.
Check in with me
All
later.
right,
I might have more
anytime.
to share. Bye.
Okay.
My mom are starting
Bye.
a podcast together.
I keep telling you just do it.
We're gonna call it Mom Buds.
Let me get my facts.
I mean, honestly, what a great way to continue this feed if you just podcast with your mom about the W.
I could.
That's it.
That might be it. Fuck it.
What if this was just an 8-year prequel to the
That might
best
be it, bro.
podcast around?
I gotta
Seriously.
figure out. I have to get her to use a microphone
She's
and
pretty
stuff.
good.
But sure.
I think she was doing
recorded
fine.
in
She'll learn.
Blue
Yeah,
Wire's
she's in
Win
there.
Studio, Jamel.
She's been in the same. She's been in the same seat as Cameron and Mace.
O.J. Simpson.
It's true.
Orenthal Simpson. Podcasted from the same studio.
I have you to thank for that. I have this show to thank for that. I just want to reiterate what a time it's been. God damn it.
I want to talk about It Is What It Is and OJ Simpson forever. I think it might have to be a Patreon episode.
Yeah, hey, listen, no OJ on Maine. We're just gonna let him rest in peace on Maine.
Yeah, I rest in piss maybe, but I don't know.
It's yeah. He might have killed that woman and her boyfriend. Yeah. Diddy is on the run from the feds for something kind of similar. Yeah.
Probably more elaborate,
sure.
right?
Definitely
think
more
Diddy-
elaborate.
Definitely more going on with Diddy than OJ was like, stab wife now.
OJ wishes. He wishes he thought of blowing up a car.
That's like, it just, like you just
'Cause
described
just blew
OJ
up her
Simpson
car?
like fucking
Damn.
caveman
Fuck that
lawyer,
up.
basically.
Yeah. I was thinking literally the day before OJ died. I remember I was on a long walk. I go on long walks at night, and I just had the random thought. I was like thinking for 10 minutes how funny it was that like 8-year-old me thought OJ Simpson was like my favorite comedic actor. Like
Wow, Naked Gun style.
I loved the Naked Gun movies so much as a little kid, and OJ was my favorite guy. And then when I was like 9 or 10 or whatever, he murdered his ex-wife, and I was just like, how funny is that? That like there's a different world where like OJ might have been like in a Judd
Dude,
Apatow
OJ
movie.
definitely could have been Carl Withers in Arrested Development or in like Happy Gilmore.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Son, Carl Withers got all of his juice.
Pun intended, baby.
Yo, you know. Hey, R.I.P. to two legends. That's why OJ had to go. Once Carl died, he had to be right around the corner because, man, when the chase happened, Carl Weathers was like, "Get my agent on the phone right now. I'm about to go up."
Yeah, it's definitely a Patreon episode. You could title it "Can Murderers Be Hilarious?"
All right, yeah, we're gonna get on the Patreon, guys. Other NBA matchups: the Kings and the Warriors playing in the 9-10 play-in, and the Pelicans and Lakers playing in the 7-8.
The battle of the five, the battle of the grapevine.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
It's a grapevine battle.
It's a grapevine battle. I think the Warriors are gonna smoke the shit out of the Kings. Right?
The Kings did prove to be hoes. Yeah, Monk's hurt, and they just the way they lost to the Suns on Saturday was just so
The
demoralizing.
West is going to be a bloodbath.
Blew like
The
a
biggest thing I'm
12-point
looking
lead.
for in the West,
As
and not
usual.
to call back to our entire podcast history, but at some point, the Warriors are going to die a sad, gruesome, dysfunctional death in this playoffs, and I'm here for every second of it.
I think that is this season. I don't see them doing very well, and they're kind of falling off a cliff. Like their Steph is still good, but like Clay and Draymond are not very good. I mean, Draymond still defensively is great, but like he's often more of a liability than he is a plus on the court.
If they lose to the Kings, that's wheels off.
It feels like they either lose to
right?
the Kings or they're in the Western Conference Finals.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
If they lose to the Kings, you had to go to Sacramento. It smelled like ass, the whole bus ride there. You can't even take a plane.
Do you think Steph charters a helicopter?
He might.
Do you think NBA players have an aversion to helicopters now that
that's
Kobe
something
died
I was
in
thinking
one?
about as I was reflecting on just life. Is
Yeah.
like,
I mean, probably.
I do think
I would.
I still can't believe Kobe died. I understand like so many other things have happened in the world, like Trump or all these other things, but like COVID, I do think like being in LA around you guys and other people, like Kobe dying is somehow, and I didn't particularly love Kobe. Like I appreciate him, but like something about him dying, I just like was like one of the craziest fucking things that happened in my entire life somehow. I don't understand. Like, I don't know. It just was like the way it happened, where we were, how weird it was, how it just feels like he should be alive, right? I don't know. I just like, I was thinking about the other day, and it just like that for some reason, Kobe dying has stuck with me more than things that have happened in my personal life that I really care about.
Do you think that if he was still here with us, the W would be in a
we'd have at
different
least
place?
18 teams by now.
Like, I get, or yeah, because he would have been like, yeah, wow, because he passed before Caitlin Clark and them even came to college. So yeah, he would have been at all them big games whenever like Stanford had USC or something, and he would have been like, oh yeah, we need more teams. He would have just made the league put a team somewhere. Damn, you're right.
It's really, yeah. I don't know. It's just it's sad, but it's just like strange. It's like something that I'll always think about that was just like unsettling. I mean, it's crazy to think about how people talk about like the Kennedy assassination or something like that, but it was just this collective thing that happened where it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, in the way to like fog. Nigga, fog. Yeah.
Guys, I just realized something.
Who just
Kobe died in January of 2020, and then COVID happened in March of 2020.
What are you doing?
This is why we have to end the show, man. This is exactly why we have to end the show.
What are you doing? What are you doing here, Benner?
There are 8 chromosomes
all right. Who do you have
on
coming out of
3
the West?
strains.
Who do you have coming out of the West?
Of the virus.
Look,
8
right,
plus
man,
8 plus 8
Denver,
equals 24.
It's going to be Denver, Boston. It's Denver, Boston. I think I would like to see Sixers Heat play 12 games, and I would like to see Clippers Mavs
also just
play for a month straight.
Can we shout
Everything
out LeBron,
else, let's just sim it.
who's going to make an All-NBA team at 654 years old? And
Shout
like,
out LeBron.
They're second or third team, which is crazy. He played a bajillion minutes this year.
Yeah, he rules.
And was good. Shot over 40% from three-point range.
He's
40%
averaging
from
like
three-point range.
like 20 27, like 10 and 8 or
Crazy.
whatever. Yeah. It's crazy to think that like LeBron didn't get enough coverage for how good he was this year. Like, is this the first year where like people
He had
are
to
like,
start
you
a
know what, let's
podcast
ignore LeBron.
for people to
We're
talk
fucking
about
bored
him.
of him.
It-
He started a fucking podcast. He drove us out of the podcast industry.
Yeah. He put us in the dirt. On the way out. Well done. Man, LeBron. What a guy.
Speaking of Patreon episodes, I think we need to do our deep dive into Mind the Game.
Oh, right. Let's just shit on
Before
everything
we
on the
go.
way out. Let's shit on everything on the way out. And
Kevin
probably
O'Connor is driving in cars with comedians now.
dog,
that video was
whatever.
disconcerting. I don't know what that was or why it was sent to me, but watching him show off his Tesla's autopilot while talking about basketball, I was like, I have to quit everything. Should I just go like till some land for my family? Is that the only option I have left?
straight up. I got some axes over here.
Peter, we were talking about moving to Milwaukee and buying some land
I'm in.
and doing that.
I did put, speaking of Milwaukee, I did put the remaining balance of my original FanDuel deposit from 3 years ago on a parlay for the Pacers to win Game 1 and the series against Milwaukee. Plus 330.
Whoa, how much I hit for?
I felt pretty good about it. There you go.
And I'm going to keep on coming.
Benner got a dog kennel going. Is Benner selling pit
Oh, I thought
bulls
that was
again,
coming from your
by the
house,
way?
Jamel.
Is that? I thought it was too, but we don't have that many dogs.
Oh, you can hear the
are those
dogs
your neighbor
barking
dogs?
outside?
Yeah. The dogs
I
was
wish-
mine
Oh my
earlier.
God.
The dog
Those are my
was
neighbor dogs.
The one dog was my dog. The one was mine, but then there was more.
You
Sure
know,
do.
you guys know the neighbor dogs. The beige brigade, as we call them, just fucking dozens of dogs, all the same exact color, barking
This
whenever
was
you
the
walk by. Yeah.
NBA playoff preview that we deserved, I think, right?
I think so. Okay, look. Jamel, you said Celtics
Agree.
Nuggets.
I'm
Peter,
going to
what's
say,
your prediction?
with my head, Celtics Nuggets. With my heart, Lakers Knicks.
Wow.
I'm going to
All right.
say...
Yeah, number one
big
Knicks
Knick
fan.
fan, Peter
Creating the
Moses.
podcast, we've all
I'm
grown
gonna say-
and transformed. Number one Knicks fan.
Peter's a
Good
big
call.
Nick fan. I'm a big Dick man, and I'm saying with my dick, Sixers, Nuggets, let's get it. I think the Sixers are primed for a revenge tour. They've got to beat the fucking Heat. Jimmy Butler, they got to vanquish that ghost. If they win that, they're going to go on to play the Knicks, their closest thing that they have to a rival, perhaps. They're going to crush the Knicks. Then they play the Bucks. They're going to destroy Doc Rivers, and then they're going to play the fucking Celtics, who I think have had their number for the past million years. And then they go on to play the Nuggets, Joel Embiid versus Nikola Jokic, the matchup we deserve as
Honestly,
fans.
if that
Let's
happens,
do
we
it.
have to keep doing the
Sixers
podcast.
all the way. If the Sixers win, it's either
Oh,
the best
no,
excuse to end it or the best excuse to keep going.
We'll do a
If
live
the
one from
Sixers
Philly.
make
We'll
the
go to
finals,
Philly and
we'll go to Philly.
pull out the pack.
Absolutely.
We're for sure going to Philly.
I'll do that.
We'll
Yeah.
pop out. And if we get to pick,
Oh no! I was gonna say I think I have a hookup for tickets if they go to the finals. We can figure it out.
I was going to say if we get to pick with our dicks, I would
Ooh.
say Sixers Clippers
The Harden Bowl.
because I've been Clippy Dick.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Harden
Yeah.
Bowl.
I
Call
guess
me a
I guess that
ceramicist,
is,
baby, because this is going to be
is
a
it more
Harden
fun to
Bowl.
watch? All right, I think we have to end there.
Okay, just because
Right.
he's doing the little neck, he was moving his neck so fast that his screen stopped working.
That's true.
Sure. Why does it still say he's buffering?
My shit.
Go to patreon.com/airbudspod. Get in now before we're done.
'Cause
Bye.
we naming names. We're gonna start shitting on somebody soon.
I almost shit myself earlier.
Yeah, it's gonna be ourselves.
Go Knicks.